Do we have a mic now? Is mic good? Mic check. Yeah. And you should be hearing game audio now as well. It was just, menu screen is very quiet. Awesome. So I remember when I left off last week, I had managed to get this gigantic thing to bug out, and it was just stuck and not firing at me, which I managed to kill. It was cheap, but it was effective. We also last left out with Blazkowicz making it to New Orleans, where we have a couple rapscallions on their way today to go celebrate the awesome Kendra's birthday. Commandant's note: NO purge tally. Zone 3A, 6 females, 5 males. Zone 3B, 12 females, 3 children. 10 male, 1 children. Zone 3C, 11 females, 9 males, 2 children. Building integrity overall good. Some collateral damage to be expected. Commandant Butcher. I tried peeking at a GameFAQs walkthrough just for the sake of seeing how much time I have left, give or take.
More sewers.
Not so much time, but to see if I had a lot left, and I don't think I'm too far. I try not to look at it too much, just because I'd rather not spoil the, the game. But when you've been playing the game for like a month, sometimes you're curious just to see how much further there is to go. What the fuck? Wonder if those are Nazi gators. I did not see that coming.
If we're going down fighting!
Grace! We need evacuation now!
You look at them in terms of chapters and nothing else. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, you just want to do a quick scan just to see. Alarm. Just to get an idea, if you got like a shitload left to go, or if you're approaching the end. There is some shit happening over there.
Jesus Christ, Grace, that was close. You're still a conrag, mind you, but you're the most lovable conrag I've ever laid eyes on.
Fergus, Anya, help everyone get on board the U-boat. The Nazis will regroup and attack. Hurry up! Blazkowicz, get your ass up on the Lakeview apartment building roof and climb on board the U-boat. We've spotted the Outsmerzer on the radar. It'll be here any minute. Haul ass!
Wow. Okay. No. Not the weapon I want to use. So how are you doing, Josh? You ready for your wife-free set of days? hope I find some health soon. I'm not a fan of this gun. Yeah. Let's see how my week goes. Kids were decent today. It went down quick. Oh, that's good. But they also had a snow day, right? Oh, you'd be surprised, or you wouldn't be surprised if school's closed tomorrow. That'll be rough for you. I guess maybe work from home that day or something if they also close the daycare. Oh, thank God, health. Wow, I just got lit up. What's going on, Rod? Hi, Jaden. That is not the way I wanted to respawn. That was not expected. I see you teaching your kid right, Rod. Teaching him how Nazis are bad from a young age. Alright, so there was a health pack up here. Grab some armor. Grab that health pack. No! Oh, bad puppy. Bad. I wonder if the puppies would lit me up the last time. Enigma code. That Enigma code hacking was pretty fun. I'm hoping I get to eventually make my way back to the U-boat for that one. Oh, no, I guess I found what killed me the last time.
All of the evacuees are on board, but we can't leave. Props are stuck in the mud. We're stranded, and the outskirter is incoming. If it gets here before we bail, we are fucked.
I say it's time to ready the nuclear cannon.
Howdy, Ben.
What are you talking about, Fergus?
I figure the shockwave from the atom bomb could push the boat out to sea.
Now that's the stupidest fucking plan I have ever heard. Set.
Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Blazkowicz, hop on the nuclear cannon and fire it to maximum distance. I just hope it's far enough away from us not to rupture the hull.
Nuclear cannon. Oh, that's where I gotta go. No. It's a bad Nazi. Alright. So, how is the Nazi killing business? I think business is good, man. I've had a couple unexpected deaths. Things got a little hairy here, but I made it to Eva's hammer, so we're doing good. business is healthy. There's a lot of Nazis to kill.
Now, Blazkowicz, now!
I trained at Top Gun. Thank you for the load of bits, Rod. Thank you for the bits, man.
Got it. Looks like the Ausmercer lost track of us. Clear skies on the scope.
Friar Angle commands it now, using it to hunt terrorists. But in the way back, the Ausmercer would roam from
You know,
city
Rod,
to
for me,
city,
there's still
crushing any resistance.
no
We
console
ignite a revolt
multiplayer
and ensure
experience
the
like the way we
Ausmercer
had
swoop
that
in,
first
put an end
SOCOM
to
on the
burst
PS2.
to hell's bells. If we're gonna start this revolution, we need to put an end to the Ausmercer firstly.
So then we mount a surprise attack, conquer the Ausmercer, and use it against the Nazis.
The Ausmercer is protected by an automated security system called Odin. Seen it when I was
Also, hopefully the
We'll
stream
hijack
is
the system, find the Odin codes, and disable the fucking thing.
looking okay. I had to drop it a good
kind of
amount. My
information is a top military
uprates
secret. Only
tonight
the Ober
are
Commandos privy to
kind of
it.
garbage,
Sounds like
and I
your
kind of
basic
see it
Nazi
waffle a
military
lot
facility
between like
infill.
a lot of
I'll break
red,
into the
yellow.
Ober Commando and steal the information off their
But hopefully it's
computer
smooth and it's not too
machines. Not a
laggy.
problem.
Except for the fact that the Uber Commando is now on fucking planet Venus.
Venus.
Videos
Ever
choppy.
since
Yeah,
you
I was afraid of
liquidated
that,
the
man.
Uber Commando at Roswell with that nuclear bloody warhead, the Nazis have been
I mean,
trying to
I think
shove
if
the
I
shite
drop
back
it,
into the horse.
I think if
So,
I drop it
they
more,
moved
it
the Uber
might
Commando
look
to another fucking
horrible.
planet to keep it away
I've
from
already
us.
got it almost like
All of their top
like
brass,
at half
all
of
their
what I
top
normally
military
stream at.
secrets have been moved to a fully secured base on Venus.
I can try moving it down
Venus.
again
There is
a little
no
bit
way you are making it to Venus, sunshine.
after this-
I don't
after we
care
finish this
how
cutscene
mighty
here.
your arsenal or how much fucking manpower. There is not a hope in hell you can bypass all that security.
Yeah. Not with that attitude.
Except maybe there is.
In 2 days, final auditions for the role of the infamous terrorist William Terrorbilly Blazkowicz take place on the
Terrorbilly.
Aristat habitat on Venus. One of the hopeful actors is Jules Redfield, here getting a snack from his favorite milkshake bar in his hometown of Eagles, California.
What you thinking, Anya?
William and I are going for milkshakes.
Fergus's, glitchy arm is fantastic though.
His papers are all in his glove box.
Yeah. What about him?
Well, is he a Nazi?
You a Nazi fella?
Like the planet? I don't know if it's like the planet. I don't think,
Tell no more.
or did they? I can't remember if in New Order you go to the moon.
Have a look.
I can't remember if the Nazis colonized
Like
the
the
moon
walrus.
by this point yet.
Then forget your luggage.
I know they did an Iron Sky,
You're Jules
but that's
Redfield,
totally
professional actor.
unrelated to
Traveling to Venus to audition for the part of William Joseph Blazkowicz.
to Wolfenstein. Oh
Now,
shit!
you
Yeah, I guess
are
it is
summoned
Venus.
by personal invitation, so security should be minimal. Break a leg.
Mr. Redfield? Mr. Hughes Redfield?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Helena, the director of this film. Apologies for the long journey.
Yeah, I could imagine
My
Venus
producer favors a
just
safe
being
location and has
very
an opportunity for
inhospitable
dramatic
to
settings.
colonization.
Come,
Oh,
You're probably better served trying to colonize
someone will
Mars.
bring it for you. Come.
That atmosphere is just no fun.
Welcome. Welcome to the audition, Mr. Redfield. Now that you're all here, I ask you to...
Alright, so let me do a quick tweak. Hopefully maybe it'll reduce that choppiness for you guys.
Prepare yourselves. You must be off book for this audition, so be sure to memorize your lines before the producer gets here. He has a volatile disposition, so be careful what you say and do in his presence. Mr. Redfield, I can't stress enough how important it is you learn these lines by heart. Your script is on the chair. I will be with you shortly.
Can't blow my cover. Better keep a low profile.
write down the lines.
How am I supposed to remember this shit? I'm gonna write this down.
Casting director saw me on a mystery show. Thought I had the right face.
I like how it has Blazkowicz on your. Oh no, that's right, because I am playing Blazkowicz.
Weird though.
With evil contempt, and you're a Nazi whore. I will rape and murder you.
Gotta be a real bitch.
I will murder your dirty race too. All right.
Let's go to the mountain type deal.
Oh man, I like that. Writing them on your hand.
Places, quickly! Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler!
Oh man, the Führer.
Helene! Kommen Sie. Haben Sie das gesehen? Fremde in meinem Büro. Würden Sie mir bitte verraten, wer in Gottes Namen das ist?
Ja, es sind Schauspieler, mein Führer.
Schauspieler.
Diese Männer wollen für die Rolle von William Joseph Blazkowicz vorsprechen. Es sind Schauspieler. Es tut mir leid, meine Nachricht hat sie wohl nicht erreicht.
Was? Und bessere konnten wir nicht finden? Keiner von denen sieht dem Kerl auch nur ähnlich.
Ja, das kriegen
Gott nochmal!
Das kriegen wir mit Schminke hin, mein Führer.
Oh ja, Schminke. Gut. Das ist magisch.
Ja.
Magisch. Schauspieler. Geschult in der Kunst der Verkleidung und Täuschung. Ja. Ähnlich wie Spione. Vielleicht ist ja ein Spion unter Ihnen. Sie haben sicher alle mein Buch gelesen.
Oh, yes, mein Führer. And my children have read it too.
I loved it, Mr. Hitler. Super good.
Mr. Hitler.
Mr. Hitler.
Wenn Sie mich ansprechen, sagen Sie mein Führer. Verstanden? Haben Sie keinen Respekt vor Autorität? Ihre Worte gewähren Einblick in einen höchst verräterischen Geist.
I am so sorry, mein Führer. Sind Sie denn ein
I
Idiot?
like how you sent me senile. Yeah.
Ein verkleideter Schurke, ein Jude, ein verräterischer Jude.
I don't know if you watched Man in the High
no, mein
Castle,
Führer.
but
I'm from
there was something
Arizona.
kind of similar to that. Whoa, crap. Well, at least he's unloaded the clip on him. Oh, he didn't get the part.
Sie kommen immer wieder.
No, never mind. He
Wölfe im
keeps more clips.
Schafspelz. Konspirierende, lügende,
He said he was from
niederträchtige
Arizona,
Juden.
not
Ich
Barcelona.
erkenne Sie schon von Weitem.
At least he gave him a shot.
Wenn Sie mein Buch gelesen haben, wissen Sie, dass ich die Wahrheit kenne. Und wer die Wahrheit auf seiner Seite hat, der gewinnt immer. So konnte ich die Welt von den Juden reinigen und so konnte ich die minderwertigen Kommunisten in die Knie zwingen. Oh, so ging das. Ich habe ihn vernichtet.
I guess Hitler needs a
William
fist boy.
Josef Blazkowicz. Helene. Mein absolutes Meisterstück. Das Jahrhundert-Epos. Und mein künstlerisches Erbe. Wer mein Drehbuch liest, der wird die zahllosen Stunden zu schätzen wissen, die ich aufgewendet habe, damit jede Szene, jeder Zeile, jeder Silbe fehlerfrei ist.
Bravo, mein Führer, bravo!
Um Gottes Willen.
Oh. Mr. Hitler is not doing too well.
Mutti, mir ist so kalt. Weg!
I'm sure he's fine.
Fuck. Sie! Sie spielen die Szene. Helene, zusammen mit Ihnen.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
the hell did I write?
And you're a Nazi whore.
And you are a Nazi whore.
You monster! What are you going to do to me?
I will rape and murder you.
I will rape and murder you.
So many German innocent lives you have killed, but the German race will rise again!
Shit.
I will murder your dirty race too.
I will murder your dirty race too.
Cake and butter.
Die Worte waren richtig, ja. Aber Sie haben anscheinend nicht die mindeste Ahnung von der Psyche eines Mannes wie William Joseph Blazkowicz. Wie können Sie sein, was Sie nicht verstehen? Sie. Spielen Sie die Rolle. Füllen Sie die Rolle.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
And you're a Nazi whore.
Monster. What are you going to do to me?
I will rape you. And I will murder you.
So many German innocent lives
Hitler's
you
digging
have
it.
killed. But the German race will rise again.
And I will murder your dirty race too.
Viel besser. Sie könnten von ihm lernen. Ich gebe Ihnen, was Sie brauchen, um den Geist dieses Irren zu verstehen, dieses dreckigen Untermensch. Oh, ich kannte ihn in- und auswendig. Und darum konnte ich ihn gefangen nehmen und ihn der Gerechtigkeit übergeben. Mein Gott, habe ich Hunger. William Joseph Blazkowicz. Aufgewachsen in Mesquite, Texas. Mischlingskind.
Yeah, I like how she stepped over the puke as well.
Und einer polnischen Jüdin. Die Mutter wurde vom Vater ausgeliefert, starb in einem Vernichtungslager in Neumexiko. Selbst als Erwachsener waren seine geistigen Fähigkeiten noch die eines Kindes. Und tatsächlich,
What a
als
great
wir
slide.
nach seiner Exekution aufschnitten, konnte man sehen, dass er Jude ist.
The innards of a Jew? Do Jews have different
Helene.
innards than anyone else?
Machen Sie weiter. Ich bin müde.
Aspirants.
Yeah.
As you know,
I
this
guess
role
he's just
is
napping
very
on the floor
physical.
now.
William Joseph Blazkowicz was not a man of intellect. He was a man of action.
She
The
stepped in
scene
it.
takes place right before the scene you did earlier. Blazkowicz is about to plant the bombs that will massacre the German children in the orphanage. But first, he must eliminate
I have a picture
the
of Idle
brave
Lass riding a
soldier
tricycle like
standing
that.
guard outside
I
the
kind of
school
want to see that picture,
in
Jesse.
a brutal fight scene. Mr. Llewellyn-Ewing?
Llewellyn Ewing.
Yeah. Why don't you start?
I'm not dead yet.
You will each improvise a fight sequence. And once the guard is eliminated, you finish the scene by reading the lines from the cue card, exactly as written. Places. Und action.
Stop!
Damn.
Oh, God, I'm bleeding. I need to take a break.
Line, please.
Yeah, I need a doctor.
Line.
Your bravery is no match for a Neanderthal like myself. Besides, I only know how to fight in a dirty manner. And now, to kill all the innocent children, Germany's future. Ha 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 ha! What?
Schrecklich.
There's that shot in the ass.
Why?
Mr. Redfield, please. The floor is yours.
mal richtig, du Wichtigtuer.
Oh, crap. Okay, I was supposed to do something. Jesus, that's excessive.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you had in mind? You Nazi assholes. Because that's all you're getting.
Wunderbar!
Wunderbar.
Helene, wie geboren für die Rolle. Oh, wird mein Platz gewinnen. Oh Gott! Ist mehr als perfekt.
Let me help you unpack, Mr. Redfield. Was zur Hölle ist das?
Yeah. Those hatchets are everywhere. I made his little Hitler stat.
Brace yourself, Adolf. I'm leaving here with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
More fruit. Alas, I can eat no more fruit. Oh, wait. Eat all of the Nazi food. No. Random gold just lying about. Alright, it's one less dude. Concept art. Camera. What did that say on the fruit? I think it just said, welcome to Venus, Mr. Redfield, on the note in the fruit in my room. Did you bring the hatchet with you? I did not bring the hatchet with me when the dude opened my briefcase and saw the weapon and freaked out. There was a hatchet in the room in the, I guess the emergency fire, cabinet. Then BJ just pulled it out and went to town on the dude. He's never very far from a hatchet, it seems. Maxed out on armor. Oh, okay. Oh.
Achtung! Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha, sofort sicher!
Did not last. Yeah, bad puppy. Alright. Wow, I just ran right into that. Was Mr. Redfield's first name Randy? He does look like a Randy Redfield. I will not argue that part. Sorry, puppy. Come on, where's your awesome weapon?
Achtung! Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha sofort sichern.
I didn't realize. Ah. Thrown hatchet for victory. I didn't realize those were the same things that that scaled the wall and then just decided to like blast me. That's kind of nifty, I guess. Alright, I gotta find this dude. Okay. Some more Nazi sustenance right quick. Hopefully that's just... Man, look at the size of that ham. That's Bata Negra for the Nazis. Alright, maxed out there. So dude's gotta be right around here. Oh, there he is. I think he's dead. Enigma card, please. Nazi sustenance. Representative of the Newman TV production company at the LA Media Tower announced yesterday that our beloved Fuhrer Adolf Hitler, may he reign forever, will be producing an upcoming episode of long-running TV show Lysol. The Fuhrer, together with his personal director and head of the Greater Reich movie production ministry, Lady Helena, were said to be planning everything from script writing to the costume choices in a characteristically ambitious effort to realize the Fuhrer's singular vision. The Fuhrer is, of course, honored to get the chance to contribute his clarity of vision and artistic exceptionality to this beloved TV show, said Lady Helena in a statement. I know he was into art, because I think Hitler painted, if I'm not mistaken. And, wasn't he, like, rejected for art school or something? But I guess in this reality, he's trying out his movie chops. Alright, so curve, curve, curve. Up, so turn around. Turn around. Man, they pelted me good. Damn it. No, wait. No, that is not health. I can definitely use those. Definitely use some armor. And hopefully some health somewhere around here. Someone should have got into painting board game minis, so I would have kept him busy. I don't have time to burn people. I've got to finish these minis on Blood Rage. I thought there was another one still alive somehow. Just out there. Thought I saw a shiny thing, but unless I thought wrong. Super beer. Ah. There's a meme or three about getting your kids hooked on board games, card games, painting minis because they'll never be able to afford drugs. I have seen that one. It might have started if it was Warhammer 40k shit. Gaslands. I have never heard of Gaslands. X-Wing Minis game with Matchbox scale Mad Max Road Warrior theme. Alright. That sounds kind of cool. So it's like Mad Max the board game. I mean, even though it plays nothing like sorry, minorly distracted. A buddy of mine introduced me to the Sons of Anarchy board game, which I originally had zero to little interest in, just because I really wasn't a fan of the TV show and I abandoned that pretty quick. But the board game itself was actually pretty fun. Yeah.
Here it is. My ticket down to the surface. Transportkapsel bereit zum Einsteigen.
Steve Jackson Games had one called Car Wars in the 70s and 80s. It sounds like an early Gaslands. You didn't like Sad Hamlet? No, I did not enjoy Sad Hamlet. I tried to like it.
Bitte Zugangsdaten eingeben. Achtung, Fehlfunktion, Navigationssysteme beschädigt. Nicht. Notfallausruf eingeleitet.
Quality credentials.
Landung in T-3, 2, 1.
You hate watched everything after season 2. I thought you were digging it until like the way beyond that, like, you know, into
brutal heat.
You know, like towards the end of it is when you started to hate it. I didn't realize you started hating it that soon into it.
Time to break into the facility, find the Overcommando, steal the Odin codes for General Angle's ship. Slick as a whistle.
I mean, I was digging, you know, like the show started with like a ton of different storylines, you know, a bunch of characters that you could try to get into.
Damn, I'm burning up.
But I don't know, man. Like, you know, it's just one that I never really got into too much. Oh, that's handy. There is some menacing footsteps going on. Alright, yeah, let's just, hope that doesn't see me. Guess I've got no choice. Unless the door open? Yeah, that door open. Oh, I was not expecting a... Yeah. Totally ruined my flow. Yeah, why don't you pick up the cool weapon? Yeah, there you go. Good job, man. I guess I gotta get to the, Yep. That has run its course. Oh, yeah, I got him. There we go. That's who I was looking for. Heal up. Reload. Stairs down here. Huh? Maybe? No, that was a waste. So now I could do a quick little backtrack. If it's worth it. Oh, I'm maxed out on health. I've got... And I'm maxed out on shields, so let's push forward. Going to Midwest Gaming Convention next week. Yeah, I'm jealous of you and Mark for going to that. I will sit here in Orlando in envy. In warmth and envy, though, at least. The show about a criminal motorcycle gang that sucks at crime and being a gang. And I will agree, Peggy Bundy just still looked amazing in that show. But I mean, I think part of it is just, you know, they made her look so much older in Married with Children with the hair and the makeup. So then you see her in a more natural look, and yeah, man, she looked good.
There's that heat again.
Yep. Should not have backed myself into a corner. That was a poor decision by me.
Damn, I'm burning up.
Like I said, he's burning up, but I don't know if there's another one of those little cooldown stations around. Oh, never mind. Is that one? Yeah, that's one right there. Yeah, Christine Applegate was another one that was very heavily make-upped on that show. Although I hadn't seen her do too much outside of Married with Children. I know she was an Anchorman. And Anchorman 2, I guess. top off my cooling. By the way, has the video gotten a little bit more stable, at least after I made some tweaks earlier? I know you guys are saying it was choppy, so hopefully it's either not choppy anymore or less so at this point. Alright, let's blow some people up. And this is not the way to go. Still some chop. Yeah, I was afraid of some chop. Oh, that's not the time I wanted to be recording.
Need to cool down.
Wow, alright. Could not write crash dump. Too much awesomeness going on. And an unexpected crash, but hopefully coming back up here. Rachel's on her laptop right next to me though, and she appears to have less chop than I have, so even the chop is inconsistent. Okay. I'll take that, I guess. Let's try bringing this up again. One of my favorite Kelly Bundy bits was when her and Bud were picking a lock on a ballot box, I think during the Al Bundy class reunion episode. Kelly gets the lock open and says, Viola, instead of the French voila. But corrects how the pronunciation, says whatever, I failed Spanish. Alright. Let's see how far back this takes me. Normally games have been pretty good about having a ton of checkpoints to save. So hopefully it doesn't set me back too far. Yeah. Starting to worry. Okay. Oh, okay. So I don't think I'm too far at all. So I've still got my awesome weapon here. Yeah, we're good. Apparently I actually did better the first time around. Alright, this weapon will not work here. So as much as I love it, let's put that bad boy down. We need more mobility more than anything. Alright. Made it into the Nazi locker room. The Ubergauer? I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. Blitzen, diesel, and laser craft. Unknown third source. Energy from extra-dimensional microportals. Not confirmed. Origin. .YouTube. Parchment number. Accidents 15. Casualties 19. The Zerstore was equipped with the Ubergauer in Test Chamber A7. Security protocols were initiated after the installment procedure. Berg, Pseudo, and Kranz were on their way out when the Zerstore accidentally fired Ubergauer. All three violently disintegrated and thus died immediately, an impressive although tragic result. The Ubergauer continues to be a very dangerous and difficult weapon to operate, but with a few more tweaks I believe we can roll it out across the board. Comic box number 3 complete. That is awesome. At least you have a way to entertain yourself while Heather's gone. Because I know, like, the picture you showed, you had, like, a shitload of comics to go through. Star card. That door wasn't open. Don't need that. Alright. This shotgun is pretty awesome, man. Especially after the upgrade kits I put on it. I gotta know these heavy weapons are even
hot. Need to cool down.
Are worth it that much anymore. Except for that laser. That laser weapon is still my favorite. So normally I would take my Tuesdays to be another evening of wine and Wolfenstein, and you know, class it up a bit while downing a whole bottle of wine in the process of a game. But today was just one of those days where I felt like I was passing out, like, you know, almost in, oh wait, I can charge into these. Damn it, I gotta put this down. Yeah, you just feel exhausted the whole day. I wound up taking a nap after work and just passed out on the couch. So I kind of had a feeling if I were to wind it up, I would probably just fall asleep at the keyboard. And, well, no doubt one of you assholes would probably give me bits for that. It certainly wouldn't make for the most entertaining of streams. So it is a sober run today. Which actually made me think maybe I'd have better luck and play a little better. And, oh my gosh, what is going on? Elevator activated. I'm running out of shotgun. The good news is that I do have a double header, so tomorrow I'll be coming back. So maybe not wine and Wolfenstein, but wine and Beautiful Joe. Given if I have to fight someone like Davison again, probably be worthwhile to be drunk. I managed to crash out of WoW several times and even figured out how I did it. Oh, nice. Always good when you find the repro for the bug. That was another one of you.
You might call this a howling hellscape. That view is prettier than a pie supper.
That dude's head exploded, by the way. Well, that's probably not what I want to stand in front of. I found out if I jumped off of something with my horse and just spun my camera by clicking and just waving the mouse around, it would kick me. Interesting. I don't remember if I've gotten crash on WoW like that, but I've certainly found some games where I've done stuff like that and it just flips out. And it just, is not a fan of what I had just done. Oh, do I want to go that way or do I want to go left? Oh wow, this is very dark. So we're just gonna be wandering. There's nothing this way anyways, so that is the right way to go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Those guys normally give me a pretty horrible time.
Deja vu. Damn, I'm burning up.
Oh, there you go. I saw barrels. Cannot speed up conveyor belt funnels. Come on. I don't know how that guy survived. A hatchet right to the face. Oh, crap. was not prepared for that one. Something just rocked my world at one point there. Come on, Pepper. Yeah, I think it's that thing just exploding. Concept art. I got 15 bullets left. Oh. Oh, alright. Hopefully some, no, gold. Where'd he go? Oh shit. He was supposed to die. Ugh. Damn it. I gotta start from here again. And the good thing is, just about everyone is supposed to die. You know, which makes figuring this all out pretty easy. Sorry, dude. Alright, where's Robo-Pupper? There you are. Stay back there. There you go. Alright, that'll put me in a good position now. Yeah, there's just concept art and stuff there. Where's the big mama jam? I had not come in here. I found a record. Oh, there's a dude hanging out. Ah! One general found. Phoebe woke up from a bad dreams, are probably out for the night. No! Hey man, she lasted pretty long. Gave you about an hour to do some sorting and watch a little bit of the stream. This is when I realized how terrible my aim is. Oh, what is... It's interesting, you just start kind of like discharging. Ah, try to... Oh, shit, what? Oh. Okay, apparently you can ram yourself into the monitor. Oh shit, did it hurt? Yeah, it does hurt, okay. Ramming yourself into the monitor is a bad idea. 20 health, 26 armor, and declining. Ooh, this is next. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. What weapon is this? I don't recall ever picking up this weapon, but that looks pretty useful. Oh my god, please, just... hoping for a med pack. Alright, that was him. Phrasing. I don't know what phrasing I missed. Or what I said incorrectly. Sorry. Operator administers blow using sledgehammer to subject's left hand. Several compound fractures. Subject makes a joke about operator's below average strength. Operator administers blow using sledgehammer to subject's right hand. Right finger appears amputated. Hard to tell due to significant bleeding. Subject begins to laugh loudly at operator and undersigned. Undersigned strikes subject in face with sledgehammer. Subject has lost consciousness. Interrogation terminated. Interrogation scheduled to resume in 21 hours. Undersigned, Officer Lang. Something was randomly discharging. Oh. Come on, I'm gonna say. I should have been able to pick up a bunch of stuff there. Battery. Star card. Disconnected. And connection to Steam.